What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Currently sitting in the new project car. About to show y'all what we got. So it just rained like about an hour or so ago, but the sky looks crazy. It's mad nice out. Oh, real quick before we show the car, got to get a close up of that. Looks so dope. And that is the car. So what I have here is a 98 Civic hatch. Always wanted one of these. This was actually like the car that I originally wanted to get when I was gonna buy my first car, but I ended up finding the white sedan, the EG, for like a pretty decent price. I mean, it was pretty cheap, and like I needed a car at the time, so I just like figured, why not, I'll get it. But this was the one that I really wanted, specifically the EK. Because I don't know, I wasn't really looking for EGs, but you know, after owning one, they did grow on me, but I originally wanted the EK. So you guys a little bit of the car. So it's a 98, but it has a 2000 front end, which is pretty sick. My old wheels from the white Civic that I slapped on. I did tint it, but I need to redo the passenger side because it looks pretty bad. This window's worse, even though I have it rolled down. It's pretty bad, but I mean, like, I was just in a rush because like I hate driving fishbowl, so I was like, let me just get it done. But yeah, as you can see, the car is not one color, it is multiple colors. But I mean, honestly, most people that don't know about cars, they'll look at this and they'll be like, why did you buy this? But if you're a car guy and you see this is like all the hard work is done, essentially. Like literally, like it's already primed, it has body filler, like everything. All it needs is like a wrap or paint or whatever. Like it's basically ready to go. I'll show you guys the interior real quick. Nothing crazy. Put some of my other floor mats from this thing. Roll down windows, which is sick. This car is a DX. This is the DX model. I took that door panel off because it was just sagging and peeling and just really disgusting. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna probably end up replacing it. So I took it out. My alignment is ass right now, so don't worry about that. Yeah, it's automatic for now. So I did switch locations because some people pulled up on the spot where I was filming and I wasn't trying to deal with that. But yeah, the interior, I took the door panel off because, you know, I was gonna replace it anyway, which I will do for this one. This one's not in bad condition, so I just left it alone. The back honestly has mad space, surprisingly, bro. Like, I'm really surprised. Got a lame ass cluster with no RPMs, but I'll eventually switch this over. Got the manual windows, which is pretty sick. The thing that I was most hyped on is obviously the hatch. The hatch has so much space, bro. It's not even funny. It's also kind of a mess because I just stuffed my tools in here. But got this guy watching my back. But yeah, it's a little bit messy right now. But bro, this thing has so much space. Like my boy Ty, I'll leave a link in the bio to like his channel on his stuff. He's building an E36. Go check that out. But this was originally his daily, and I guess like he just was over it. He didn't want to deal with it anymore. He wanted to focus on the E36, so he hit me up. You know, I was looking to buy a car. Told me, hey, if you want this, I'll sell it to you for a good deal. Give you the manual swap and everything. Somebody going crazy over there. So yeah, my boy Ty, he sold me the car with the manual swap, the 5-speed swap. I don't know if I'm gonna use some of the parts that he gave me. I am missing a couple parts, like the slave cylinder and the bitch pin and a couple bushings. I don't know if I'll reuse if I'll use the clutch that he gave me, but still gonna sort that out. Like I said, this is a DX, so this engine honestly isn't nothing special. This is a D16Y7. Once again, no VTEC, unfortunately, but I mean, it's okay. I have plans for this car in the future. I don't know if you've seen his videos, but you know, he'll probably, if you watch his channel, you'll know where that's from. Honestly, I haven't done much to this car so far. The only thing engine wise, I replaced this radiator hose because it was looking kind of crazy. I replaced this distributor cap. This is from the 95 Civic that I had, because the one from this car was cracked. What else? I did change, obviously I put my wheels on. I did change this caliper because this caliper, I bled it a bunch, and it's, when I did the brakes it seized up, so I ended up just getting a new caliper. And I did front pads and rotors. This car came with front camber kit and rear camber kit, which is sick. So I adjusted the front camber to give me a little bit more negative camber, but you can't really tell. But once I get some coilovers and lower this shit, it's gonna look really, really good. When he had the car, so these cars originally came with drums in the back, but he went ahead and switched this over to Integra trailing arms. So now I have discs all around, which is sick. So working on it's going to be easier. It's obviously going to look better, and it brakes way better as well. I believe he also put some Function 7 lower control arms. All I'm missing is the subframe brace, which I'll get sometime in the future. Now, unlike the EG, this car does have, it can have AC. It doesn't have AC right now because the condenser is fucked, but I'm hoping the compressor is okay. But he told me that it was just a condenser, so once I replace the condenser, I'm probably gonna replace all the O-rings, recharge the AC, and then I should have AC, which, you know, I need it badly. And this car has power steering as well, which, I mean, I didn't mind it on the last car because it's a light car and it was pretty fun, but bro, like, having power steering is very, very nice, I'll tell you that. So to be honest with you guys, right now the plans with the car is it has some things that I gotta sort out, like maintenance wise, nothing crazy, just stuff that I want to focus on first, like maintenance wise, just so like the car is running like really, really good and I don't have to worry about, like, you know, anything like suspension or engine related for the long term while I get this thing sorted out. But I mean, I have an idea of like what color I want this car to be. I'm most likely gonna wrap it. I think it needs a little bit of body work from inspecting it. Like, there's a tad bit of rust. That's the other thing too about this car. This car surprisingly has it has very minimal rust, and the only rust it has is right under here, like right underneath this fender. There's like 2 holes, but I mean, that's the only rust that this car has. The other car, the white car, had the white car didn't have, like, the only rust the white car had was in the trunk, and it was like rotted out. Like, you could see right through the floor of the trunk, and it was rotting like across like the edge of like where like the floor meets, like, I guess the wall of the trunk. It rotted out across from like the passenger side all the way to the driver's side strut tower. So that kind of had me discouraged, which is why another reason why I wanted to get rid of the car, because I'm like, I don't want to deal with the rust. But this is clean, like nothing on the quarter panels, nothing on like the frame. The subframe's good, the rocker panels are good, the pinch welds are amazing. Like, this is honestly like it's in better shape than I thought, way better shape than my other car. I mean, you guys will see like here and there like what I do. I mean, probably get some black housing headlights. Definitely gotta get some coilovers to lower this thing because this monster truck fitment is no good, and I need a little bit of camber. I'm probably not gonna do as much camber as I did on the white car, but just a little bit. Probably gonna change these tail lights too to some like 50/50s, like red, and then both these things are white. Also want to add some LEDs to this thing. I got the Honda badge. Honestly, like the rims, I mean, like, I like these rims, but I probably won't keep these long term. I'm just gonna rock these for like the foreseeable future until, like, you know, obviously I find something better. I need to redo the tint on the other side. I need to tint this, which I've only tinted one hatch glass, which was on a Honda Fit. Wasn't as bad, but I'm not too good with, I'm still not the best with tinting windshields. Obviously, we gotta go with a Type R wing. Probably might end up getting a rep, but who cares? And then the big thing is that Ty sold me this car with 90% complete manual swap. It was missing the bracket for the clutch pedal, but I have one. I just need to see if it's gonna fit. The slave cylinder and the bitch pin for the shift linkage. Everything else he gave me, like the flywheel, the clutch, the pressure plate, the transmission itself, the brackets, the shift linkage, the master cylinder with the lines, all that good stuff. There's just a couple things that I don't know if I'm gonna use, because I was doing my research, and that transmission that he gave me came out of an EX. And for any of my Honda guys out there that are watching, if you know about the EX, the 96 to 2000 EX Civics, they have shorter gear ratios. So those are pretty, that's like, I believe that's like what most Honda guys go for when they're doing a swap, specifically for like a D series. So I do want to, like, I'm thinking like I do want to put like a fresh clutch, fresh pressure plate, maybe flywheel. I don't know if I'll get it resurfaced, if I'll just get a new one altogether, just to kind of like save the headache and whatnot. Obviously, like, you know, when I take it apart, I'm gonna probably like do stuff like the rear main seal. Ty also has some bushings that he needs to give me for the shift linkage. Trying to think what else. I'm probably not gonna do it like anytime. I don't want to say anytime soon. I'll give it till like the summers when I start. Like okay, like taking shit off and whatnot, because I was doing my research for these swaps, and the EK manual swapping in EK is a little bit more tedious than swapping an EG, because you do gotta cut a hole like where the shifter would go and all that stuff. Just little things, not that big of a deal, but it is stuff that's gonna take time. It's gonna take time, money, resources, more than anything, time, really. So I'm probably, and I do, like, my goal right now is to just like kind of get the car running a little bit better than it is right now. And then I'll probably give it to like the end of the summer, maybe like August, September is when like I'll start like pulling stuff off, just like little by little every day, just like do something just to get it closer. Obviously I want to probably like end up cleaning the transmission, you know, as best I can, probably repainting it, like a bunch of stuff. You guys will see though. Like I'm gonna definitely keep you guys in the loop, just like posting videos of like me doing little things like maintenance. Probably like do a couple drives with the boys, you know, like all the homies at work. But I think when in terms of like the manual swap, I'm probably gonna make that like a separate series altogether. I think that would be pretty cool. And the best part is like I don't know what I'm doing, so maybe like if you're out there watching, you don't know what you're doing, you could join me for the ride and just see how I do it, you know. And yeah. But yeah, man, this is my new project. 98 Honda Civic hatchback. This is the one that's going to be done right, because the first one was rushed, but this one I want to take my time, do it right, because like I said at the beginning, this was the car that like I always wanted. This was the car that I had my eyes on, the EK, specifically this hatch, when I first got into Hondas. So this is one, and I, you know, if you know, you know. Like for all my people that have, all the homies that I've seen this car in person, like they know, like, yeah, nah, this is a good one. So yeah, I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited as well to see me on this journey of building this car little by little. But yeah, guys, that concludes today's video. I'm tired, so I'm gonna edit this, and you guys will probably see this. Today's July 3rd. You guys will see this tomorrow, July 4th. Well, when the video comes out, it's gonna be today. But thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.